The afterlife is speculation. From heaven to hell to reincarnation. When I realized we are one organism, that led to my decision to make people my religion. To be an ancestor honored in remembrance, because the seeds I planted are harvested by descendants, helping generations I won't see. That's a miracle. Nothing in this world can be more spiritual, because heaven exists in the mind of the living. Is where you'll be if you're kind and giving, to put our ancestors in that final destination. We here to pour libation. Pour it out. We're about to take a moment to recognize our ancestors and those who were here with us and are now gone. Remember, energy does not die, it transforms. Pour it out. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who wait here, we pouring out a beer. Pour it out. Pour it out. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. Pour it out. Pour it out. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. Pour it out. Yeah. Pouring out some liquor. Pour it out. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs on the youth by pouring out some water. Pour it out. Energy doesn't die, it transforms. Heaven exists in the mind of the living. It's where you be if you're kind and giving, to put our ancestors in that final destination. We're here to pour libation. Pour it out. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who wait here, we pouring out a beer. Pour it out. For homies who wait here, we pouring out a beer. Pour it out. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. Pour it out. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. Pour it out. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. Pour it out. Flames still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. Pour it out. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs on the youth by pouring out some water. Pour it out. Energy doesn't die, it transforms. Heaven exists in the mind of the living. It's where you be if you're kind and giving, to put our ancestors in the final destination. We're here to pour libation. Pour it out. This is how it works. Ancestors aren't buried in the dirt. It's not metaphor, it's not simile. I'm talking spiritually, to scientifically, I mean literally. They're in our DNA, they're alive in the things that we do and say. Lessons they taught and examples they gave. Last nights when they are buried in their graves. So I try to understand and remember them. Learn from their lives and know what can depend on them. From when the lights turn on them when it fades to black. Our lifespan shorter than a finger, and that's time I'll never get back. So I use that time to keep the circle intact.